Okay folks, I just picked up the rods and pistons from the machine shop. This is for the S23 motor. So I'm going to try to balance the pistons. I'm going to probably sell. They're just stock 440 stock pistons, but the rods I'm going to try to put those in on the scale and see if we can't balance them things out. Okay folks, I'm trying to balance some pistons, and this one here keeps fluctuating from 64 back to 63, and I had the same problem with this one, and this one here is on 63. So I'm going to keep you can see what I'm doing here. I'm drilling little holes with my drill press, just trying to knock a few grams out of it. So let's see. Yeah, I need to cut down a little bit more. I'll tell you what, these aluminum pistons, the shavings are so light. Let me cut on just a little bit more. Oh man, just as the camera came on, it went to 4, back to 3. It's tickling 4, see it? It's tickling 4. I started out at 1,069, so taking 5 grams out of it. Trying to get them all the same. I took the lightest one, which was this one. I think that's good enough. It's tickling to 4. We're gonna let that slide. Okay, this one here is starting out at 1066. So we got to get it down to 63 to match the other one here. So let me go to drilling some little dipples. I'm not drilling holes, just drilling little dipples. Okay, I got all the pistons the same weight. This was the lightest one, so I didn't have to drill it. And what I did, I matched the other 7 to this weight. This is 1,063, and I think this one here is 1,063 and a half, and one of these others 1,063 and a half, and all the rest of them are right on 1,063. The first 2 or 3 took forever because I didn't have much to cut. Once I realized it takes about 10 cuts, and I just knocked it on out pretty quick. Then these next 5, these first 3 took 2 hours. These next 5 took about a half hour. And as you can see, some will cut more than others, but they even though this was a match set, they were off about 3 grams from the lightest to the heaviest. And you know, I ain't got nothing else to do, so waiting on my transmission. So might as well kill some time and try to improve on this a little bit. There you have it. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to see if we can't match these connecting rods. I got a box of them that came out of the 440, and I got to take these. Looks like one part of the bearing shells and a couple of the rods, so I got to make sure I take those out. And we're going to find the lightest rod, and or maybe try to lighten them all down. Even the lightest one, try to get a little weight out of it too. But I believe I can just casting right here. These should be, I guess these are cast rods. I should be able to get some weight out of these puppies. So that one was 826. Let's see what this one is. Wow, 879. It's still got the bearing in it. Okay, I got to get the bearings out of them. It's not going to be accurate till I get the bearings out. Okay, so that's what we'll do next. Okay, I weighed all the connecting rods, and this one here is the lightest at 823. I got all the bearing shells out. I had one rod that was at 846, but most of them were in the 829 to 826 range. The lightest one being the 823. So the 846 rod, I don't know what's going on with that. But we'll see if we can't get them all down to at least this 823. To be honest with you, I wouldn't mind working it down some too. So we'll see what we can do to safely get these things down where they can RPM good and high with those big heavy pistons and not break. Alrighty folks, that'll be my project for tomorrow.